Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world. A warm welcome to you all tuning to our program this morning. We are thrilled to have you join us on Bystanders program this morning, where they are catching up on the latest news, insights, or discussion. We are glad you are here. So we are starting this morning today, 11th of August, 2025. It's another edition of Bystanders program and the news stand this morning on Flip TV. We are here again this morning. God bless you, all of our viewers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping your comments. Thanks for Thanks for sharing. God bless you abundantly. We start this morning by reading. I have with me here the Punch newspaper and the Vanguard. So I'll start from the Vanguard paper this morning. Tariff slash. EERC moves to resolve Enugu power outage. Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise. That's coming from MBF. Obasanjo Library creaks as EFCC raids hotel. Looming strike. Federal government to pay 7 months arrears of doctors, health workers. Sugar importation rises as local production falters. Sugarcane farmers lament neglect access to sugar refiners. Federal government's fresh warning, states mobilize against flooding. 2027, Niger Delta will support only Tinubu. That's coming from Otuaru. Tax Reform Act will cripple our operations in 48 hours. AON is saying that. Let me go to the Punch newspaper this morning. Flood crisis. Federal government predicts more devastation in 15 states. India buys Nigeria crude oil as Dangote imports US oil. Uniport refutes allegations of abuse of office leveled against governing council chairman. State hit by 68% spike in foreign debt payments. Doyin Abiola, media gurus reflect on democracy soldiers' life. EFCC arrests 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun. Federal government launches e-fiscal platform to crack down on tax evasion. Another UK-based Nigeria jailed 5 years for rape. Rivers local government poll umpire under fire amidst APC attacks. These are all on the front pages of Punch newspaper this morning. I've read the Vanguard, I've read the Punch. Viewers, if you are watching, join us. We are here again this morning. Click on that notification bell. Share, drop your comments. We are here this morning. Let's have a new week, a new topic this morning. Let me have Mr. Raf first because he was the first to come this morning. Good morning, Mr. Raf.
Good morning to you.
How was the weekend?
You know how Nigeria is.
How do you get?
There's no weekend in Nigeria, only that.
No weekend in
God has given us life and good health. You know, no weekend in Nigeria. Weekend in Nigeria is for the lawmakers, their children, for the governors, their children, for the commissioners, their children, for the hunters of Nigerian national wealth, the wealth that is meant for us. There are many that are hunting it. You know, federal agencies, you know, federal establishments, they block the economy from flowing well so that every Nigerian matches their teeth.
Okay, Mr. Raf, let's start from here this lovely morning. It's a Monday morning, another edition of this Bystanders program. Let's start from Peter Obi. Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise. That's going from MBF.
That's Middle Belt Forum.
Yes.
People from the Middle Belt are coming out with this, perception, of Mr. Obi. This is what they are profiling of Obi is that Obi has pedigree, Obi has integrity, Obi has respect, he has charisma. Obi actually is being profiled by the Middle Belt Forum as the best man for the position. Though we've seen invitation of the former Nigerian president, Goodluck Jonathan, by the North, the so-called North. The North actually tested Jonathan and found out that Jonathan has the credibility, he has the quality, he is qualified, judging by his past. His performance, previously has actually, announced Jonathan as the only person now that is for the North. But I'm asking myself questions here. Jonathan is good, I've seen it. Every Nigerian has seen it in the past that Jonathan is good. North is now singing and crying out for Jonathan come back. My question is that why and how, and the kind of mentality that these Northerners have. Why? How? These are people that could one day wake up, load their guns by themselves, aim their feet, their legs by themselves, and trigger it off, shooting themselves on the leg. At the end of the day, they will be crying, we've been hurt, we've been hurt, we've been hurt. Actually, they are the one that hurt themselves. And instantly, currently, the North are the one hurting themselves. In terms of administration, in terms of the economy, in terms of security, the North are the one hurting themselves. So I wonder how blind this kind of region, particular region of this country is. They are very, very, very blind. By the way, who doesn't know in Nigeria? Raise up his hand that Jonathan is the best. By the way, who doesn't know in Nigeria by himself that, the North are the one, killing, causing hunger for themselves. Everybody in Nigeria knows the right thing. The North is just saying it as if maybe now today we know say now Jonathan be the best person. The North, didn't they know? Were they not the one that actually pursued Jonathan? Invited bandits. Advertising Buhari that Buhari is the best man. Was it not the North in 2015? Now they are singing that Jonathan is better than Tinubu again. Which one are we following in Nigeria? Which one? The North. If you see the kind of projecting accredited to the former Nigerian president late by the same North, today, enemy of the same person, Buhari, that is Goodluck Jonathan. The North is saying Goodluck is the best. Are we mad? I'm an Igbo man, I'm not a madman. North is mad because of the way they are doing what? Carrying their mental ability. Their mentality is so ruined, diseased, and paranoid, incurable, to the level of malignancy. North has issue with here. But the only one I respected there is the educated North, who are not greedy. I don't have respect for any educated Northerner. Erufai is a greedy. Forget. Erufai is now singing Jonathan. Is he not going to torment Jonathan? Erufai was singing Tinubu. Is Erufai not tormenting Tinubu today? Why are you telling me? I'm not a small boy now. I'm too old, matured to be childish. See, the same Erufai that did everything humanly possible to destroy Jonathan, to project Buhari, is the same person that did everything humanly possible to make sure that Tinubu won election. And actually, they gave it to him. Today, what is problem between Erufai and Tinubu again? That's why you know that Erufai is a man that is full of what? Confusion. He does not even understand himself. In fact, if a man could not understand himself, that is when psychophancy, insanity creeps in. Because I understand myself, I know what I can do, I know what I can control. Yes, I know my family, I know my friends. I choose my friends don't choose me. If anybody, woman or man, chooses me, I will look at him 2 times before saying yes. That's what is called self-control. I drink I drink at a stage I won't drink, because when I overdrink, drink will control me. That is when you know a man that has self-control. Oga El-Rufai doesn't control himself. Oga El-Rufai is one of the, let me tell you, most disturbing political mosquito we have in Nigeria. El-Rufai is a disturbing mosquito politically. He tormented everybody. He tormented Jonathan. He is now tormenting Tinubu. If you don't join them, why not beat them? Okay, if you don't beat them, why not join them? What is this about all this madness about Jonathan comes back? If Jonathan comes back, are they not going to be okay? If Jonathan come back, how is he going to, magically change the Nigerian economy to how it was during his tenure? Is it humanly possible? Even if it is, how fast? Is he going to do it under 4 years? What is this madness about Jonathan coming back? The same knots. Okay, Jonathan coming back. Have you finished the project that Jonathan gave you? The projects. He put down a knot. He was trying to project education in the northern Nigeria by establishment of over 1,000 Almajiri schools. What about those schools? I don't like every morning I'll be coming here to shout and shout. And after shouting, Nigeria still remain like that. That's why it is obvious for everybody to go his normal business and leave Nigeria to fall like a pack of cards. Because Nigeria has already fallen like a pack of cards. 1,000 Almajiri school built by Jonathan is there wasting, rusting away. All the facilities, dilapidated and the smelling. And we are talking about Jonathan again. So that Jonathan will come, you will rubbish him. The whole school built by Jonathan. Why not allow those Almajiris there? You employ the whole Almajiri in where? Arabic school. Is Nigeria Arab Republic of Nigeria or Federal Republic of Nigeria? You abandon the school, institution, put in place by Jonathan regime for your children, your youth to be educated, physically sound and mentally. You allow them all, Islamic, Arabic. None of those Almajiris attending the school. The school is wasting today. And El-Rufai is calling Jonathan. All the imams, all the alphas, they are inviting Jonathan. An institution that can change a society today, a group of people today, a system today, is education. How do I mean? You must build more schools. And Jonathan did that with the help of other educated northern elites like Ibrahim Mohammed Dati, who is running a university, many universities across West Africa. I learned that that man migrated from Nouakchott. Yeah, Nouakchott. Yeah, Nouakchott, Mauritania. Mauritania, Nouakchott is one of the northwestern Africa. They are in the northwest. That's where the man comes from. He's an educated man. Study him well. He doesn't look like Nigerian Fulani. Nigerian Fulani is dirty, damped, and with blood criminalities. They don't have love for Nigerians. They don't have love for the indigenous people of the north. What they have for the northerners, northern people, indigenous people of that land is to what? Unalive all of them, and grab their lands and chase them away so that they will have free zones for grazing of their animals. Ibrahim Dati is a different Fulani man. He gave them schools to the level of higher institution. What has El-Rufai done? North and Southern Kaduna were crying during his tenure. The original indigenous of Kaduna State, Hausa tribes. This man was a governor, no peace, no farmers on the farmlands. Southern Kaduna is 5 times bigger than the landmarks of Kano State. Only Southern Kaduna. If you could project that state, invite Israeli, they will convert Kaduna State to what? Agro hub, agriculture. They leave what they should do they cultivate in the mosque and the Quran. Now the whole Almajiri school is wasting. Built by Jonathan. You are inviting Jonathan again. He tried his best. What do you think if Jonathan comes, he's going to do? I thank God for what is happening now. Serve them very well. Serve them good. Because El-Rufai, he has now turned against Tinubu. That is good. If God has given you a chance to at least oversee hems of affairs of Nigeria, use that opportunity and do good. Now, El-Rufai has become an enemy to Tinubu. How many months? Just barely 24 months. 24 months makes 2 years. It's not actually 24 months. So, see, listen, from 2003 to 2004, 12 months. 2004 to 2005 is just barely 24 months. So, El-Rufai has started fighting the finger that fed him. Because I know that Tinubu must have given him some Nigerian politicians, chop. They don't want to know what is happening on the ground, though. How the grasses are suffering, they don't know. Because they are elephants. Telling me that Jonathan has integrity. Jonathan has integrity. Could El-Rufai as a lawyer give me the accurate spelling of integrity and the meaning? Expatiate on it. Because he's a gentleman of the bar. Nonsense bar.
Do you think
criminalized bar?
Tinubu and El-Rufai will also happen between Tinubu and Wiki?
Yes, it can equate it. You can collide it to the two together, because I know that both of them are bed of same feeder. Yeah, Wiki and Rufai, they share some let me use the word correlations, as when you are contrasting and compare both characters. Wiki and El-Rufai match in. But the only thing is that the other one is mild in speech. The other one is violent in speech. The other one, at least, a lawyer. The other one is too a lawyer. You see where you match two of them. But both of them, character-wise, Wike is hot. El-Rufai is a dangerous, cold man. Yeah, you can hold warm steel as in iron, but you can't hold sometimes iceberg. Iceberg is too cold to hold. That is El-Rufai. But hot iron could hurt you if you grab it so tenaciously. That is Wike. So I am correlating both two.
Okay.
The time Wike will bite Tinubu, it will be hotter than El-Rufai own. I'm telling you, he will still bite him. Akoko, loyal. No, not loyal. Now royalist. Royalist. From the king's palace to loyal man. Loyalist. Forget, let us
2027. Niger Delta will only support Tinubu.
Otuaro.
Yes.
Otuaro, all these are sayings now. Men are projecting their voices. Yeah. So that eye service of things will go on well. Tinubu will read it. They will read it for him at Asoro. He will check his head. Somebody talk him now, but it has never happened. Okay, there are many things you could say in this life that you cannot even do. Look at promises everywhere in 2015. If going by the promises that Buhari gave Nigerians, he made to Nigerians. Mudu, do you know the meaning of Mudu? That cup where outside they use sell that small, this thing, basic. They say it will cost 200. That's why the whole Almajiri go vote. 2015, first month, second month, 2015, 6 months, Mudu go high. Derika went high. Almajiri, all of them lie. they form a procession to go protest. What about the 5,000 you promised to pay us? What about the Mudu where he say he go sell 200? Yeah. Now Mudu has gone higher. He has gone higher. Do you know what this man come out to say? That Mumu will be una president where don't go since they go bury as the Oporoko say na him. He come out, he say it's all political promises. You see it? Political promises for what? What do you mean by political promises? Americans, their politicians know they promise, they know they do. What Trump promised Americans? Trump start on the red carpet, making it effective. No. As from now, gay sex, gay marriage, lesbianism. If you are caught, you will be in soup. Federal prison awaits you. That's a man. Trump did not wait the next month. Our guy started there. He gives order all the time. Don't be matching order. Our own politician, their own giving order. They will look at whether it will favor Keke, whether it will favor Garba. This one, can he go well with Yinka? When they mirror it, they will start their arrange pass. Before you know it, that law, that bill is not going to scale again. Because Fulani in the house, the Ganjawis, they will throw it away. Because it doesn't favor them. You as a president, Senate president, give matching order, make sure that this thing is what is good for all Nigerians. Do it. Don't look at anybody. Even though if some people are stopping resources control in the house, restructure in the house, provided it is good for all Nigerians, give it a matching order and let the effectiveness kicks off instantly. Don't look at any Janjaweed that migrated from desert. They are not from Nigeria. Giving order, telling me that I'm an Igbo man, that I'm a slave. Abubakar Omar, I know you are listening to me. I'm the guy who met you on Phonics comment session. Yes, this is me. Now maybe the extreme news, man. Listen, Abubakar Omar, you are forefathers. You migrated from Senegambia, Futajelo Highland. You people are strangers in Nigeria. You came into this geographical expression as it was correctly, rightly called by Awolowo, and press down the people, oppress them, mount on them. You are religious, whatever beliefs, and from that religion, angle of religion, you succeeded on tormenting Nigerians. Because had it been the Yorubas did not fall for Islam, I don't think we would have any tentacles Islamic here in the southwest. They will never unanimously agree with you. Yes, you people are stranger. Omar, Abubakar, have you heard it? I know that many of you must be hearing that name. But there's a particular Abubakar. We had a confrontation on Phoenix comment section. This is me. I'm not a slave. You are a slave. My tribe was before your tribe. In this part of the geography. Yes. Igbo settlement in Africa. BC. Not annual domine. Not AD. BC. So you, Amodo, you wander from bushes to bushes, from forest to forest, from tribe to tribe, region to region, river to river, rearing your animals all over West Africa, suppressing the indigenous owners of the lands. And now, because you are a Fulani man, you are manifesting Cain and Esau in your life. That is what the Bible says. Wherever you go, you will be putting people to sword, killing people unnecessarily. Okay. Because you are Fulani and you rear animals and you don't consider human life. You consider cows, animals, better than human life. That's why nobody could go to farm again. Look at sugar importation. It has gone high. We know not for manufacturing of cotton. They produce cotton, they cultivate cotton in their farmlands. We know not as people that cultivate sugarcane, granite, everything. Granite has gone high. It's because of Fulani. Sugarcane has gone high. Local production of sugar is down because of Fulani cows. You cowards. You think we don't know? Most of us that understand the past and understand history actually know our problem in Nigeria. Who are the nuisance that constitutes serious agricultural plights to the farmers? This time around, the factors facing agriculture in West Africa has overbillowed high. It's not what it used to be before. We know the factors militating against agriculture in West Africa. It has gone high because Fulani has become #1 now. Fulani, armed to the teeth with AK-47 and AK-49. They have contributed. We wouldn't name the factors militating agriculture in the past anymore. The major factor now is Fulani headers, killers from Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso, Chad, as far as Niger and Sudan. Which kind of country be this? You are saying that Nigeria is your forefathers' estate. When and how? Okay, it might be. But Anambra State, Imo State, Enugu State, Abia State, of course, Ebo State, we are not. We are not your father's estate. Where you spread your tentacles of Islamic ideology and evangelism, manage that area, that region as your estate, with exclusion of Igbo land. Okay? Exclusion of where? Igbo. What do you think you are? You are calling Jonathan back to mess him. after you rubbish him 10 years ago and call him bad luck. Now good luck is good luck. He's no longer bad luck. Okay, all this, I know, after all this waka waka with mouth, it will all fall on deaf ear. But I want to bring it to your notice that one, Nigeria must restructure. Nigeria must restructure. You must restructure Nigeria so that we will be economically, properly structured to get bearings, to get weight. Anybody must control his own resources. You have your land in desert there, in the desert land. You come and overrun the houses, controlling everything in the north. You have political position in the north, Fulani man. Any governor that is popular in the north is a Fulani man, not Hausa man. Any iconic politician in the north is a Fulani man. Go and investigate. And the Hausas are busy sleeping because they gave them the better religion as they preach to them. Hausa is busy praying 200 times every day. So you can achieve good economy by bending and praying every day. You cannot just go into the field and say, God, let me go. God, let me go and practice. Let me go and do a size of what I ask you for so that I will succeed. That is what prayer is all about. It's not about prayer. You have turned Alumajeri school, 1,000 Alumajeri school, into prayer auditorium now. Prayer, religious gatherings. And you expect after man, Fulani man, to all those youths to be educated. Do you know the meaning of education? All you Erufais, Mudu Cherifs, Garuba Chehus, Mamos, all your children are educated children. Attended schools in the UK, graduated in New York. You allow these Hausa children, youths of the low levels, wasting on the street of Kano, constituting what? Nuisance, bloody one. Because you are the elites that are misinforming your youths. And I'm telling you, it's going to come back to you generations to come.
I am Tudu Akabo saying good morning to Mazera from Bichan and Command.
Yeah.
3 billion.
Morning,
Tunde. And the 50.
3 billion, good morning.
I am Tudu Akabo saying that Erufa is a great Confucianist.
A Confucianist.
Hello guys.
Hey, Dr. Ukwoji, good morning.
That Erufa is a Fulani man with Atiku who are destroying Nigeria. 3 billion is saying exactly this is the graph I have come to know.
Yeah, 3 billion, thank you so much for that, man.
I saying that Nigeria is under the rulership of Almanjiris and illiterate Janjaweeds. Ukwoji, don't blame Fulani, it is the Nigerians that allow them to manipulate them.
Nigerians are too selfish and docile and over-complacent. Even hatred is the point. They collided the four heads of the Yoruba and the Igbo man. Why? They started fighting themselves. That's why they have upper hand over us.
Ukwoji, if Fulanis are Nigerians, if they believe in Nigeria, where are their investment in Nigeria?
Yes.
Ajibola is saying every words are not allowed. Now, Juju be that Fulani has been stealing Nigerian wealth and taking it to somewhere else to invest there. How can Nigeria develop there? That's coming from Dr. Ukwoji.
Buhari, the missing money, the money that was mismanaged during Buhari regime, 28.something trillion, where is it? Buhari is dead many years ago, we know. The people that the positions are projected as Buhari's, where are they? If at all Jonathan is going to perform well, who is going to arrest these people? Where are they? Saudis, UAE, Qatar, everywhere in the Middle East. Where they migrated from? Yemen, as far as Yemen. How are we going to recover our national health? The Fulanis are the hunters of the Commonwealth of Nigeria, and Nigerian people do not understand.
Okay, let's go with this, Mr. Ralph. EFCC arrests 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun State. 93 suspects have been arrested for Yahoo in Ogun State.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a good action. Good work. What is the name of that EFCC chairman? Olukoyede. Thank you. Pastor, you did well. That's good. As you took the office position, and you did very well as a man who is effectively working, for arresting those children, And you should know actually that you have children. I'm not trying to say Yahoo is good, but you have children. Where are they? How do you train your children? I'm telling you that you've prepared all their papers. I predict, not 100% anyway. My prediction, you prepare their papers, they are all in USA or UK, Abi. These children that are suffering in Nigeria. It is the society that engenders crime. The kind of society we have in Nigeria. It conditions crime. crimes are often conditioned by the societal situation, vices. Because in Nigeria today, you don't graduate again and become, one of the office holders managing, among the federal agencies that employ you. There you work, you earn your money. No, graduates are all over Lagos operating Marwa, tricycle, Okada. Some of them are into dredging the gutters, because the Ministry of Environment, MOE, Lagos State, employ them. And you see all these graduates, children out of school, what do you expect them to do? Instead of hurting and wounding and robbing people, they delve into cybercrime. We are not promoting cybercrime here, no. But what I'm saying is that what caused those children to be criminals, cyber criminals? Is it not because of Ochichinchibu? What is going on currently that warranted those children delving into cybercrime? It's because of bad governance, bad government, economic excruciation. Yes, too much of embezzlement that actually liquidated our economy into, sending all these children to commit crimes online, internet fraud. And again, Olukayode, I have a question for you. Obasanjo, who initiated that platform, EFCC, did not do that for Yahoo for your information. No. EFCC was not formed to chase all these little children, Nigerian children that are running after lizard, to catch lizard, locust. Yeah? They are not. EFCC is a giant, let me say, platform, a giant killer, big platform to arrest criminal politicians that are embezzling money in the high places. That is the purpose EFCC is initiated for. One of the major objectives of EFCC is to catch a governor that stole money from his state. Why are you catching Yahoo? Do you think that I don't know that the first ever chairman of Yahoo was Nuhu Ribadu, and he did his job well? You as a pastor, you should have started from the governor of your state, councillors of your state, chairman of your local government. Is he managing the fund from that local government well? Oh, look at it. Most of them that they give commissioner and ministers, they come to your church and come and do what? Give thanksgiving. They are thanking God so that they will start embezzling. After embezzling all our money, our funds, they will telling us, be patient too, be patient. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. They have actually baggaged and luggaged the whole funds into Ghana Must Go. Oh, look at that as a pastor. I think it is the right time. Pastors, before they give you pastors, they make you pastor. Before you climb from usher to pastoral responsibility in the church, they should profile you and know whom you are. Because you people are not living up to expectation, the kind of errand that God has sent you to represent him on earth as a what? Jesus Christ ambassador. So now you have started arresting Yahoo. Up to the tune of 93, you went to Obasanjo Hotel in Abeokuta. That's library. Without respect, you invaded all his clients, customers in that hotel. Because federal government, you have the backings of federal government. And you arrested all of them without having fear that a former president Niger that hotel. Okay, you're not trying to tell us that natives, natives they rent Obasanjo's hotel. So Obasanjo is housing thieves. That's what you are telling. That is what you are saying. Obasanjo is threatening to take legal action. Is on the paper this morning against the EFCC. Why? You don't invade hotels. It's an invasion. You have invaded Obasanjo hotel and actually telling the whole world that hotel, the total occupants, 93 are thieves. Obasanjo, you should do something. You must do something. You must brace up that these people, they are here to deform you. Deformation of character. So what I'm trying to say in the final analysis is, Olukayode, we know that you are arresting criminals, but those are not the persons of interest in crime. The persons of interest in criminal crimes in Nigeria are the politicians. I have to assure you here, start from the councillor, chairman, governor, commissioners, other state government functionaries, to the Aso Rock. Those are the people EFCC initiated to carry out their investigation to do their job, not little children. Where are your children? If your children could be in Nigeria today, they will be number one. And if not, they are involved. Pastors, Nawafuna.
Okay,
Pastors,
Nawafuna. Let me have Mr. Asiasa. Good morning, Mr. Asiasa.
Good morning. Good morning,
Mr. Rashid.
Rashid. Good morning, Rashid. Good morning, Rashid, our moderator. And I want to also greet our viewers. Dr. Ukwoche, good morning. May the Lord continue to bless you and replenish your pockets and reach you with peace in your family and in everything you do. The Palace, Kinjogwa, good morning. Kele Tenete Benis, Palace, Tundo Kafo, greeting to you and many of our viewers, T-Billion and Lady G. All of you, we may not mention all of you. May the Lord bless you. We are together.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning, our uncle and our cameraman. And good morning, our viewers all over the world. Happy Workers' Day. Today, beginning of work. Forget Nigeria Workers' Day. Work. Everybody that went to work today, you need to appreciate that person. Forget that the Workers' Day.
Okay, let's start with this one.
Yeah.
Mr. Asiasa, come to speak. Let's start from this one. Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise. That's Middle Belt Forum.
What are they? I don't know what those people mean by one tenor. One tenor. Why are they forcing, and why should Obi run only one tenor? This presidency of the thing, is it a free gift? Are they dashing him president? Is he begging for it? Doesn't he has a citizen right? He has rights like other citizens. Okay, what of if he acquire power and perform well? If we perform well and Nigerians that Obi is serving ask for prolongation of his tenure, we need you, you have done so well, we need people like you, we would like you to repeat, to have 8 years. Where is the problem? That is why I don't agree with all this opposition party and so on and so forth. Why should they talk about one tenor? Why? That is why, in 2023, I supported Obi, but this time around, it's as if he has gotten many godfathers that he will come to serve. It means Nigeria will remain the same. If there are godfathers that will oblige him to serve for one tenor, and they're telling him you have one tenor. Buhari had 2 tenor. Does it mean that he did well in Nigeria? The answer is no. We have many other people who had 2 tenor. Jonathan was doing very well. He deserved 2 tenor. They pushed him out, and since then Nigerians are suffering. What is it about this one tenor issue about Obi? If Obi know that he is coming to serve one particular tribe and people, he should leave us alone. By the way, this Obi promo, I don't like it. Tinubu is from Southwest. we have South, we have Southeast. And our Fulanis see themselves as wise people. They are wiser. For them, they are wiser than anybody. They are the one who supported Tinubu. The Northerners supported him. Now, why are they rejecting him? Why are they rejecting him? Why are they obliging him to quit? Why is it? You are the one who brought him. If you say Tinubu is not doing well, did Buhari do well? What Buhari did was to borrow money, put Nigeria into debt. All what he achieved, if he achieved something at all, it was borrowing money, putting a yoke on the neck of Nigerians. And then what is different now between him and Tinubu? Why are you trying to push Tinubu out? And if Obi comes out by this time, I will say it's not a good time for Obi to come out.
Now,
I would like Obi to have presidency peacefully without any problem. It's not coming to hit the head of people, hitting the head of maybe Yoruba and Igbo. Tinubu is there. He's from Southwest. Leave him there. He was the choice of everybody, both to Northerners, and he is there already. Leave him. If he's not doing well, Buhari did not do well. Leave him there. Don't hit the head of people. That's why we say this Nigeria, I don't think. That's why everybody is saying, for peace to reign in Nigeria, let everybody go his way. Let Yoruba go and answer Oduduwa. Let Igbos go and answer Biafra. And let Arewa go their way. This unity of the thing, hitting the head of people, causing trouble and crime all over. No. We are tired of it. Do you see that in Nigeria now is becoming, when Western world are seeing what is going on in Nigeria, they are laughing at us. They are laughing, they are saying, those blacks. They are calling us black monkeys. They are calling us animals. You see how they are slaughtering people all over in the all bush of Nigeria. See how people are being treated. Human being is not respected in Nigeria because of all these things. This unity of the thing is not working.
okay, I am Tunu Akabo saying that Fulani government in Nigeria is a disaster.
Okay.
I didn't catch what I say now, Juju.
Oh, thank you.
I was saying that Olukayode must be #1 criminal because he knows where the criminal resident is.
Okay.
Dr. Okoji saying thanks, Mr. Asa. God bless everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Okoji. Thank you.
He saying Mr. Asa give me a different perspective. This is interesting.
Thank you.
While I was saying Peter Obi needs one turning for him to come and cut his own cake. Nigeria now well done, Mr. Lawrence.
So this is not Nigeria is not like a cloth. You wear this one today, tomorrow you wear the other one, and so on and so on. And all those things is on the head of citizens. Masses are suffering, crying everywhere. No light, no hospital, no money, no employment, nothing. All what is reigning in Nigeria is who will be the next president. Who will be the next president? Who will be the next president? Now they are talking about Obi 110. Obi will serve 110 and go. Another person will come in. What is it? And that's how money of Nigeria, resources of Nigeria is missing every day. Nigeria is going from something to nothing. Whereas China went from nothing to something. India from nothing to something. Nigeria is showing every day. Running down every day. And they are not talking about it. They will push Tinubu out. They will do. I repeat it here. Buhari did not do well. The whole Northerners were supporting him.
Yes, what I say, Baba say Buhari.
Let's say Baba say Buhari. This one that our people are coming. Rotimi Amechi. I will push out Bola Amechi Tinubu. We will bring back Jonathan. Obi is coming. This and that. Fulanis are using it to tell Easterners southeast, southwest. They are using it. For them, they have had their meeting. They have said, those people, you know, they are fools. They don't know anything. We will hit their head together. After hitting it, we will collect power and keep on moving with our conquest that is succeeding. Fulanis are conquering everywhere, killing every day. Nobody talks about it. Everybody is agitated. They close their eyes on the blood of Nigerians that is running every day. They simply close their eyes because their children are not in Nigeria. They have nothing to do with Nigeria. They will come in Nigeria, fetch money, go and invest in other countries. And after all this noise they are making, if they win power, good. They will start to extort money, continue to, continue to extorting Nigerian money and investing everywhere. And if they don't grab power, if they lose power, what they will do now is they will still fly out of the country. Those people, when they are sick, where do they go? London. Where are their children attending school? London, America, here and there. I still say I don't think that they are Nigerian. Let them stop causing problem to Nigeria. You have choose Tinubu, leave him there. Okay. What we expect from Tinubu is to restructure Nigeria or let everybody go.
Okay. Let me ask Mr. Longis, can Tinubu really restructure this country, or can he really divide this country and let everybody go their separate ways?
Can an robber stop thief? Can an robber stop thief?
Can an hand robber stop thief?
Yes.
How? Who is that mover? Who is it?
If I'm an robber now, and you are an robber, it's not all those picking pockets to confirm a robber where we say they carry magazine and different type of instrument come outside, and you yourself carry the same thing. Can I stop you to know to rob?
Who is that mover? Who is it?
Our people say use your tongue, count your teeth. I not mention anybody name. If I say Baba, if you put together, now you sabi. Listen, none of our politicians can do it.
None of them.
None of them.
Even Peter Obi that is coming.
Who is Peter Obi? No, I will sit down. Don't forget Peter Obi. Listen, if Nigeria can tell themselves the truth, that we are not one, whether we like it or leave it. Come to MSAS. What happened in the time of MSAS? The Hausas or the Fulanis protest at that MSAS. The answer is no.
I think maybe maybe the SARS. They are only here in the south, in the southeast, south.
They are not doing in the north. Not in Nigeria with them. North, east, west, and here it's not the same thing. We are Nigeria now. They say we are one Nigeria now. And when some part of set of people doing something, the other side is starting kicking the other one. Okay, look at NSAS again. After NSAS, that's the same NSAS. What happened? Some politician of Yorubas and the Fulani said what? The Igbo that caused that NSAS. You don't see the division again. Our man no believe Igbo man. The politician of Yorubas no believe Igbo man. The armed robber of the Igbos no believe the Igbos.
Armed robbers of the Igbos?
Yes. Who is those armed robbers? Our politician. To show even though Peter Obi entered that seat today, he cannot have that authority to restructure Nigeria. Okay, look at after 2023 election, what happened? They denied Peter Obi in mandate. What did Peter Obi start doing? To him to stand to say that Nigeria votes for him. What did Peter Obi start doing? To go in different part of the north. Those politicians, those hijacking powers to do what to support him.
So you are saying our current president didn't win that election?
Even though Tata wey dey inside stomach know that Tinubu don't win election. Tinubu himself said it.
That he didn't win.
He said it now. He said about the election. No be Nigeria vote for him. Him money work for him. How the money start working? He started the campaign for how many years ago? You know when Kaduna catch fire. Is it Kaduna or something? He immediately went down and dropped something to show you that he need those nuts. And that's what his P2B is doing again, to tell you that people that control Nigeria is the North, the Fulanis. Now they're already telling P2B he have only one tenor. When P2B is a governor of Anambra State, 8 years, what and what did P2B make Anambra State to America or London? 8 years though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, so you to cover only one state in 8 years, you didn't make that state America. Talk less of now, you want to cover all the 36 states of Nigeria. It can't be possible for 4 years. What those people is doing, whether they do or they not do, whether P2B is a president in 2027 or not president in 2027, even the Tinubu is president of Nigeria 2027 or not 2027, it's only 4 years remain. That 4 years, power going back to where? North. North and Southwest, Igbo and Yorubas. They say they go rule 8 years. 4 years, no be 8 years. After that 8 years, where power go back? No be not. Is it coming back to east? No. To me, I really tell P2B to make go and sit down. To use his strength. Yeah, to use his strength. Because Nigerians, as I'm seeing Nigeria, they not deserve to have P2B as a president of Nigeria. Look at Jonathan. Yes, look at Jonathan. When Jonathan is trying to do his best for his government, the same Nigeria we are talking about, the same this Southwest, the same North. I think Ojota here. Ojota is not how many kilometers here now. They cook rice, drink, smoke, do everything. Say government of Jonathan is a bad government. They need the government of North. That's new say Baba. They brought Baba in the government, and Baba show us what is called Baba. They say new level. They show what is called new level. This is what power change hand, and we are seeing power change hand. What are you saying there? If the power change hand rule 8 years, another power is they will still bring another name for what? For North. Don't expect Igbo man to be a Nigeria president. Even though Igbo man be Nigeria president, it cannot work anything because all those Fulanis will still surrender that Igbo man.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. Asasa. Mr. Asa,
Yeah.
EFCC arrests 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun State here. 93 Yahoo boys have been arrested. What can you say about this? What's your reaction?
EFCC.
Are they doing their job well or?
EFCC, we have been hearing about EFCC. They are the only people who know what they are doing, and they are even the only people who know their job. I expect the EFCC to arrest many presidents that finished their tenure, many past leaders of Nigeria. I think that the EFCC would have gone for them by arresting them. Abacha, they talk about him looting Nigerian money, banking Nigeria all over. He still have family. I thought that the EFCC would have, go after all those people. When Buhari was leaving office, I thought that the EFCC would have even queried him about railway from Nigeria to Niger. That did not help us for anything. Trillions of naira wasted for nothing while the Nigerians are suffering. I thought that EFCC would have queried him about COVID-19 and cashless something that happened during his tenure. All what happened during his tenure. And they asked him about our money EFCC didn't do that. Many governors, many things until today. Some people are with Nigerian fortune inside their pocket. We don't hear about EFCC. And now they are telling us about Yahoo boys. About Yahoo boys arrested in the hotel. I ask myself, what for? Did they steal from any Nigerian bank? If they steal from any Nigerian bank, arrest them. If they, break houses or they are killing from bush to bush, like a herdsman, run after them. Now, as they arrest them, what motive? What is the allegation? Who is the complaint? Who has lodged complaints against them? Who has come out and say those people ruined me, and so on and so forth? Nobody comes out. Nobody complains about them. Why are you arresting them? I don't know. I don't understand. Had it been that anybody complain about them, maybe they dupe somebody, even from America or UK, and that person come after them, EFCC go and arrest them, sue them to court because of that, we will understand. But I haven't seen anybody complaining or anybody suing them to court. Is it just you make them with a phone or this thing and you arrest them? I'm surprised. I don't know the really motive. The really motive, we didn't see it on the paper. They simply say they went to hotel and arrest a group of Yahoo boys. And that hotel is hotel of I think Obasanjo. And by so doing, the image of Obasanjo will be also tarnished. Yes, as a person who is lodging in his hotel, thieves and robbers, criminals. But are those people criminals? I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence, let me ask you this. 93 suspects have been arrested by EFCC. What can you say about this?
Yeah, number one, that we said that EFCC they try to arrest suspect fraudster. Suspects. They never said they are fraudster. Now, no country or no government can support a fraudster because it is very, very bad. But the question I'm asking EFCC, I think we have many politicians in Nigeria here. The politicians, they give projects, or the people, they give projects. How far? They fulfill their projects. The president are borrowing money. Those money that are borrowing, how far? The sitting governors and the past governors, ex-governors, the money they are used, how far? Where is there? The accounts they give Nigeria. The politician, the local government chairman, and the senators, House of Assembly, all of them have people that collect our food for our mouth have those people that are stealing our oil, our resources. Why EFCC never arrest those people? It's only suspect of Yahoo boys. Now, if that the Nigerian government is they are okay, do you think that when you finish your education, you have your master and everything, you don't have a good job? What do you think the person would do? In Nigeria here, you see that many of our doctors, they are leaving Nigeria. Many our important people is leaving Nigeria because of what? No job, no security, no light, no water, no education, and our government is still going down in daily basis. When you are not the level of those classical people, the option you have that if you don't have money to travel out, if you have a friend can tell you that guy, if you have this friend you can do like collect small change, and they show you collect small change, you will do it. The people that are interested, people that can enjoy will look something to do. But the thing we are doing in Nigeria, is it okay for us? It makes Nigeria to be very, very disgraced. Let EFCC do the right work. It's not only Yahoo. We gave half people that are more than Yahoo in Nigeria. They call them Yahoo Plus. Who is the Yahoo Plus? We are not in Nigeria. All our politicians from A to Z.
Okay, Mr. Sasa, let me have you for this last topic here. Let me close with you on this. 2027, Niger Delta will only support Tinubu. That's Otuaro. What can you say about this?
It depends on them, it's a choice. Anybody you want to support. I've said it. In as much I did not vote Tinubu.
Not good for him.
No, there is something I recognize. Let us be frank. Nigerians are suffering. There is a big pain in Nigeria. You know that I've been going to a hospital for my eyes all this time. Not only that, some other issue I raised here, that I continue to thank Dr. Ukwoje and Kinjo Ogba, Chibilion, all of them that intervene. That is surgery. When I will go, because I'm having an appointment, they will operate on one eye and it will remain the other one. What am I saying? Somebody say in France it is for free. It's free, but Nigeria, you have to run your blood, wask. If you don't have people that feel for others, like as I mentioned here, it will be difficult. You can easily go blind. So they say, Niger Delta say they will choose Tinubu. Fine. I said it like as I'm telling you, in as much as we are having pain, as I just said. I want to tell you, with all struggle, my daughter just finished university. Do you know, I asked her, what is the next, your next plan? She said that if I have any means, my dream is to travel to abroad because there is no hope in Nigeria. Because she did in university, she spent 5 years, she did this lab or something. She studied for that. Is to go out of Nigeria. She doesn't think of staying here. All her dream is travel out because she say there is no hope here. So it's to say Nigeria, there is suffer. Under Buhari, Nigeria suffered. Under Tinubu, suffering is on. But still yet, I don't want, like as I've said it here, Fulanis to continue to hit the head of Southwest, South-South, Southeast in the name of who will rule. When Buhari was there, all the Northerners supported Buhari. Even there was a time Atiku would have come up. They asked him to cool down. They say, Atiku, even though you win this election, cool down for your brother. Since Nigeria is our own, you will still come and become a president.
Okay.
Because they believe that Nigeria is their own. And this time around now, they have seen that Tinubu want to, will I say, fight to make things, ameliorate things, will I say, make it equal. Northerners are seeing that they are missing some targets. And for that, they are saying, push Tinubu out for power to go back to North. That's only the agenda. So those who say that they are supporting Tinubu, Nigerians should continue to endure until Tinubu finish his tenure. That's what I think, than to hit their head and take power back to North. So I believe in something. If Tinubu did not restructure Nigeria or let everybody go his way, that's when I will be very much against him totally. If we will take Nigeria back to Buhari, that's where I will say Tinubu didn't do anything at all.
Okay, thanks for coming, Mr. Asiasa. What can you say about that?
Comment.
EFCC.
So Niger Delta to support Tinubu in 2027. Listen, if you want person bring a word, it's not at all.
Let me make some comments before you go on with that. Ketwa is saying good morning, guys. And I'm feeling like I was saying that Buhari was the greatest illiterate person on earth. Iwalewa, there's nothing like restructuring in Nigeria. You people should fight for your freedom from Fulani and go your separate way.
That is it.
And I'm feeling like I was saying that Peter Obi was a failure when he was made to be governor of Anambra State by
I said it several times, yeah.
Ojukwu. Who called you saying, where do they invest the money they've been stealing?
Thank you.
They've been ruling Nigeria.
Thank you.
Dr. Okoji said, where do they invest? Okay. And I'm feeling like I was saying that Nigeria government has directives and objectives. And I'm feeling like I was saying that Nigeria politicians are the most greatest criminals on earth.
Yes.
Our viewers, if you are watching, like, comment, share to others. Let's start.
Now, they are supporting Tinubu in 2027. It may be one or two people's voice. They are writing because they are one of their members. They are eating in Tinubu government. Nobody that have a complete sense in a Nigeria, I would say, will support Tinubu in 2027. What all the whole Nigeria is supposed to start saying that? What will make Nigeria to separate? Let this country to do what? To break. We always say, see, our leader Mazen Nande can already see everything. See, God just bring 1 million plasma a month, and then Nande can start watching Nigeria. Nande Kanu is already watched the whole Nigeria. Cram everything about Nigeria. More 300 days coming to tell you that Nigeria cannot work, and that's the reason why Mazen Nande can start agitation for what? Biafra. I know that's only hope. But as far as this name called Nigeria still exists.
Was Kanu the first person to start Biafra agitation?
Kanu is not the first person, it's not the second person, and it's not the third person, and it cannot be last person. But what I believe, look at Mazen Nande Kanu agitation. There are millions of Biafran, millions of Nigerians, millions of diasporans. They are doing what? They are watching and following Mazen Nande Kanu as a genuine person. Everything Mazen Nande Kanu said about Nigeria and Africa is doing what? Happen the way Mazen Nande Kanu says. To tell you that Nigeria government is 0/100. Let everybody of Nigeria think how Nigeria will separate. You see, Sunday we give Sunday small little orientation. Sunday we started in from Yoruba nation. Now you see now most of Nigeria now go to Instagram everywhere. Any word they are saying in here before they say one Nigeria, but now most of people say separation. Only separation can solve Nigeria problem.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Lawrence. Let me have Mr. Olajide this morning. He has been here since we just started to wait. Good morning, Mr. Olajide.
I'm saying good morning, Mr. Rashid. Good morning, our global viewers on Flip TV platform. You are most welcome to this morning edition and bright new day here in Nigeria, city of Lagos, Oba Ogunji Road, Ogba, Lagos State, Nigeria.
Yes, about Gucci.
Yes, it's Oba Ogunji Road. Okay, Jai Road. Jai Road. Here in Ogba, Lagos State. I am Mr. O.J. Olajide, and I'm also saying good morning to our global viewers all over the world. Those who have been appreciating our contribution on this program. Dr. Ukwoji, may God bless you, sir. Good morning, wherever you are. Where you are, let God bless you. King Joe Ogba, may God bless you. 3 billions, a great number of people who have been following us on this platform, who have been appreciating us, who have been supporting us, who have been blessing us. May God bless you. I remain my humble self, Mr. O.J. Olajide, your global analyst. OJ, yeah, initials.
Can you use
Olusegun James Olajide. So
okay, let's start this.
You are most welcome.
Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise. MBF, Middle Belt Forum.
Yes, it is who knows somebody who can speak about him. And so Middle Belt Forum, who are saying that Obi will keep his one term, they must have been seen from their knowledge and understanding of who Obi is. You get my point? So if they have known him to that level of man who will keep his one-time promise when it comes to political matter, as regards behavior and attitude of Nigeria when it comes to political matters, so be it. That means they know him. That's why they are saying it. That don't forget, I was an obedient to 2023. I voted for him. I campaigned for him. It was my choice over Tinubu. Even though Tinubu is a man like myself, Obi was my choice 2023. I was an obedient then. So when it comes to the issue of saying he will spend one time, well, I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe they have interviewed Obi. Obi has told them that he will spend one time. I don't know.
But I am not saying that I will choose Tinubu instead of Peter Obi.
That's his opinion. That's his choice. That's the right to his choice, to his opinion. To the couple who say that I will choose Tinubu, he has the right. I have no quarrel with anybody's opinion or choice when it comes to making a choice. It's a fundamental right of any individual to make his choice, decide what he wants, and stand by it, defend it. So when I made my choice of Obi 2023, I defended it, I stood by it. So that was 2023 election. So I stood by it. So if two are coming saying Tinubu is his choice, so but 2027 will be an opportunity for us again to make our assessments and take our stand. Everybody will have his chance to make his assessments or what his stand, what his position will be, and stand by it. So it's nobody should be quarreling with anybody over the choice he has made, over what he has done. So it remains individual personal opinion and choice. So be it.
But what do you think about this one-term presidency of Peter Obi? Will he make everything work again? How will he tackle economic issues, Boko Haram issues, insecurity? What can you say about that?
You see, look, if you really get your acts together, if you are really prepared for a position you want to occupy, you can make a mark. You can make a good mark in 4 years. I'm telling you. If you are really, really serious what you are going to do, look at Trump in America. Everything is said about he wants to do to America. Whether good or bad, he's doing this. I know when it started, there was a nationwide protest against him. And how much? You remember?
Yes.
All over America, there were wide protests against him. They are meant to suspend the so-called tariff for the next 90 days. He's back at it now. He's already imposing tariff on countries all over the world, threatening to deport a lot of immigrants to the US. So it's all about you deciding on what to do. If you believe that he can do whatever he wants to do within 4 years, and I have no need for him to go for second time, so be it. If he's believing he has drawn up his program that I'm going to do this within so period of time, this and that, within 4 years, and he was sure of getting the result of it, so be it. The 4 years time maybe just be enough for him to do it. President Biden spent only 4 years term in US. He said he was not running again. He brought Kamala Harris to come and run against Trump. So if he was so sure that he will achieve everything he said to do within 4 years, so be it. If he says he's going to spend 4 years, so be it. So he's free. But if he's sure that 4 years will not be enough for him, then he should go for second term. But as was said to have committed himself to 4 year single term of tenure, well, I'm not deciding for him. It's the individual decision. That should be the, or we should keep it. But if you think that 4 years will not be okay for him, then I think better review his position. I don't know whether it will be assessed so. If you assess so, then you should stand by it. That means it's sure that 4 years will be enough for him to run the government and bring meaningful impact to what he wants to do. So that's so be it.
Okay. Let me go to the point news for this morning. EFCC arrest 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun State. I'm coming up. Obasanjo Library kicks at EFCC raids hotel.
You see, EFCC was meant to fight financial crimes, economic sabotage. Economic sabotage, financial crime in whatever form, whatever size is the duty and responsibility of EFCC to fight it. Whether at this minimal level, at the medium level, at the highest level, EFCC is meant to fight such a crime. Don't forget that these fraudsters, everybody can be their victim. Mr. Rashid, they can ask anybody's account and one of your money. So EFCC is meant to fight crime at whatever level of it is. Economic crime, financial crime, economic sabotage. Whether at minimal level, like I said, at medium level or at highest level. At any level, EFCC is fighting that doing its representativeness is okay by me. Financial crime, fraudulent practices at internet level. It's a financial crime, it's a economic sabotage. If you are fighting at that level as well, it's okay. Because those fraudsters they can do for anybody. Any Nigerian can fall victim, can fall their victim. It can be duped by them. As people have been scammed of their money in their bank. So these are the people that are behind it. So if EFCC is going after them, it's okay. So, but what I've asked EFCC to do is to still go for bigger, culprits, political culprits, high economic culprits, fraudsters of highest level in political setting, political offices, political setting, political people who are holding their political offices in Nigeria. They should also step up their game. We want to be hearing that governors, senators, House of Rep, commissioners, senators, MDs of corporations, of governments are being arrested and prosecuted by EFCC. Of course, they are doing it. We learned about former governor of Kogi State, who have been charged to court. Yes, they are doing it. But we are expecting more of their effects in those bigger areas of economic crime, financial crime, in the banking sectors, in government premises and companies and establishments, in offices, ministers, civil servants, MD, CEO of president government. Let them be going to all those areas as well. I'll be bringing them into book. Convince them of economic crisis, financial crisis, financial crime, economic crimes, and also going into political offices. I highly place personality in political offices and also be getting them into their dragnet and prosecute them for financial and economic crime. That's what I see. Okay. Expect.
Niger Delta will support only Tinubu in 2027. That's coming from Otuaro.
What does Otuaro mean? I know what Otuaro mean. If it's an individual,
it's an individual.
It's an individual. All right. He has the right to individual position and decision when it comes to who he wants to vote for. And he also have, if he can also mobilize for the president too, it's still within his power to do that. To mobilize support for the president, it's still within his power to do that. After all, the Constitution guarantees freedom of association. He can freely associate with whoever he think he can convince, he can woo, he can mobilize into for President Tinubu to re-election. He still within his right, but I don't think he's speaking for the whole entirety of Niger Delta, because there are other people too who have their own right too, or who they want to vote for. So what I would advise is that, as Otuaro has said, that he has the right of himself. I don't know whether it's a man or a woman, of himself, of herself, to campaign for whoever he likes. He should still allow other Niger Delta people to exercise their own choice too, without being coerced, without being bullied, without being oppressed, without being attacked, without being intimidated. Let there be everybody. Let everybody exercise his rights, his franchise of choice of who he or she wants to vote for. So there should be a compelling or force or intimidation or suppression of people in Nigeria that they must go this way, or rigging their votes. That's our want.
Okay. Tax Reform Act will cripple our operations in 48 hours. AOI.
What does AOI mean? Okay. I don't know what AOI mean, but from the little I know about what tax reform has come to do, it has come to, bring all tax matter into a streamlined situation and condition and position, such that we can begin to talk about tax of Nigeria, in one unison. We can begin to discuss this in one unison, so that we are talking of tax matter in Nigeria. We can have a document that talk about it in one wholeness, in one unison. Not that we'll be having multiplicity of tax matter. That will be that the one that will address all tax matter under one law, so that there will not be diversity of tax laws on tax reform. And I believe that it is something that will bring relief to different sections of the country, because there are people who are not earning enough, who are not earning higher, that you be exempted. I think that tax reform act are taking care of it. So, and those who have been supposed to be paying more, I think are taking care of it. And those who are exempted, those who want to be, try and enhance in terms of empowerment by federal government, so that they can boost their businesses operation. They begin to make more profit, so that they can be dragged into the drag net, so as to boost. So I think the tax reform, I hope they are taking care of all these areas I've said. So, but for somebody to now say is to keep their own operation within 48 hours, I don't know what that AOI means. That person needs to let us know what are those things that will make tax reform act to keep their operation. It needs to put the narrative across to us. We must know what it's all about. How tax reform act will keep your operation. It must give us information about those things that will make it to keep your operations. But if you not give us information on how it will keep your operation, we can't make a conclusion. I myself will not comment. I will not agree with you by that statement. You must put suppose yes, I highlighted what tax in the way tax reform act will keep the operation. They will have engaged us in discussion. But you just say you keep the operation in 48 hours. I don't know what form it will be.
Okay, let me close with you on this. Looming strike. Federal government to pay 7 months arrears of doctors, health workers. 7 months.
Must there be arrears in the first place? Must workers be own salaries? They must not be own salaries. Workers should be paid. As soon as worker finish his service at the end of the month, he will be paid. Why are you owing people salary? Why are you owing them? Why do you want to owe people salary? You should have paid their money. The numerous that package everything, their salary should have been paid. And as the month ends, you should pay your staff. Why do you make people to go through service for you for a whole month, and you didn't pay them. You don't pay them. What must that be? What must you go through that? When people, when workers, when somebody renders service for you, their money must be intact. If you know you don't have money to pay for a service, go and get the services or the service. Or after somebody must have paid you and you are owing them, what would you want them to make a living? Somebody have rendered a service that's toiled under the sun for you. You are not paying them. You are holding their service. You are holding their money. You are holding them. You didn't pay them the money to pay with which they make a living. It's very, very bad. It should not be so. It shouldn't be so. It should be that, look, when anybody renders a service for you, if anybody needs to pay for their service, don't engage them. Don't engage them. Don't engage them.
Okay. Let me allow you go now.
Thank you very much.
Let me quickly, I will be very short.
You have been here since.
No, Shebi, it has been, I'll just do briefly and short.
You are standing beside me. You are hurrying me. This man.
Me hurrying you, Ken. No,
Good morning, Pastor Martin.
Why are you talking like this? Me hurrying you, Ken. Me hurrying you.
Greet our viewers. Greet our viewers.
Okay, thank you very much, our viewers. We appreciate your. We appreciate that you are always there to watch our conversation here on this channel.
Okay, let's start from the Pastor Martin. Okay. Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise. MP.
That is a Middle Bedford.
Yes.
I think I believe it. I believe because I've seen some argument online. People alleging or rather saying that he will not keep to the promise based on the fact that the pressure of the office is enormous. Some people try to cite the instance of Jonathan promising the North that he's not going to serve any other term beyond after contesting the war he contested after the death of his principal. But I used to tell people that the scenario of Jonathan is different from the scenario of Ipitobi. The promise Jonathan reportedly made to the North was not known to the public. It was perhaps between Jonathan and some Northern elders. I don't think if the promise ever existed in the first place, it is just between Jonathan and some few individuals. But Obi is telling the whole world at every given opportunity, anyone that cares to know, that cares to hear, he's telling everybody that yes, if I'm elected, I'm not going to stay in office anytime beyond 4 years. And I believe that Obi will keep to that promise.
You believe in that?
Yes.
Okay. Our viewers, okay, let me read some comments before we proceed. I am Tunde Okafor saying that the Nigerian government has directive and objectives. I am Tunde Okafor saying that the Nigerian politicians are the most greatest criminals on earth. I am Tunde Okafor saying that Tinubu is the greatest president on earth. Tinubu is a great blessing to all Nigerians. Brian Makobi saying exactly, separation is the solution. I am Tunde Okafor saying that I will choose Tinubu instead of Peter Obi. Johnson Obiokoye, good morning, brother. Good morning. I am watching from the Philippines. Thanks for watching. Dr. Ogodi said, okay, Mr. Yalejoku. I am talking about saying that Peter Obi has integrity by developing his town, Agulu, and abandoning Oka as the capital city of Anambra State. I am Dr. Ogodi saying it doesn't matter who anyone voted for. The important thing is let people vote count. Ashid Augustine, good morning from Italy. Good morning. Dr. Ogodi saying Honorable Matthew. And I'm honorable. I'm always going to know, good morning, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Happy new another week to you guys, speakers, analysts, and our lovely viewers. Let's proceed on this one, Mr. Martin. Sugar importation rises as local production falters.
You see, it is part of the reason we are talking about local content. We are always talking about diversification of the economy into agriculture. You see, the government should make some policies. Apart from making some policies, they need to address issue of insecurity to encourage local production of most of all these things. Because if you have a situation where people cannot have access to farm, to cultivate most of all these things that is raw material for the production of most of all these things, there's no other alternative than to rely on importation. So I think the direct problem why we are seeing importation more than production in that regard is insecurity. And I want to believe that the government should realize that as a government you must possess monopoly of coercive power to police every inch of the country's territorial integrity. We are seeing in the recent time where you can even see Toji Bello asking people not to go to farm, compelling people to pay certain amount if they must access their farm. So the government must, at a matter of urgency and necessity, acquire monopoly of coercive power to address all these things.
Okay, 93 suspects have been arrested by EFCC in Ogun State. Then, Obasanjo library kicks at EFCC raids hotel.
I am not happy with EFCC.
You're not happy with EFCC?
EFCC have reduced itself to internet fraudster chasers. In the time of the first chairman of EFCC, talking about Nuhu Ribadu, we saw EFCC going after former governors. I understand that governors have immunity. Going after high-profile individuals. Under the watch of Rizzi Olukayode, being his name, I don't even know his name. The only thing we see is internet fraudsters or people who are mutilating Naira. The job of EFCC starts and ends with them. So I'm not moved by your arrest. I'm not saying people should go about cybercrime. That is not the twisted. But every attention and all attention of EFCC currently is just tailored towards internet fraudsters and people who mutilate Naira. Finish. So I don't think we have EFCC as we speak.
Yes.
They're not like EFCC.
Okay. Federal government to pay 7 months arrears of doctors and health workers.
The arrears is good to pay, but we
7 months.
Why should they even owe them 7 months why should they even owe them 7 months in the first place? And secondly, they need to improve their welfare, not just paying their arrears. Because arrears means they are owing them for 7 months, they have not paid them. But in spite of that, they need to improve on their welfare. Their welfare is paramount. Was it even surprising that I don't know why in this part of the world the government do not give attention to areas of priority? Look at even soldiers who are in the theater of operation, who are fighting insurgents. There is a video that made around the other time recently where 9 soldiers will contribute 60,000 each, and that is about 540,000. If you see the food they supply them, it's not incommensurate with the money they contribute. 2 questions are there. In the first place, why should the soldiers who are in the theater of operation fighting for everybody be using their money to feed themselves? And secondly, why is it that the food they even supply them is not incommensurate with the money they contributed? That is why at times you see soldiers go berserk, because all these things lead to depression. So when it comes to welfare of the people, whether doctors, whether even police, whether the military, government should give it priority attention. Wasn't it even surprising that if you cast your mind back to that time they did the NSAS protest, one of the major demands of 5 for 5 demand of the protesters was the welfare of the police personnel. It is surprising to know that up to today their welfare has not been addressed. Here we have the president that gave lavishly to those ladies, women that brought honor to Nigeria. I'm not saying they should not be rewarded, but the same thing should be replicated in other areas of human endeavor. Because that is why at times people say the government just play politics, because in a way it's one off thing. But once you give them 1 million each, give them building, of course you are not repeating it. Maybe that is why the government just do it just to make a statement. But other people that need reward, that need attention, that their priority, their welfare is your priority attention, the government should do it. Particularly the military are in the field, doctors, and even police personnel. Instead, was it not surprising that we saw retired police personnel protesting in Abuja the other time? Even Showore that suffered in the hands of police severely was even in the forefront advocating for their welfare. We all know what police stand for, but I'm of the view and believe that if you address their welfare, most of those high-handedness you see in their during the operational issues, we may not even see them again. Because a man who is not sure how to pay his bill, we always want to explore other means to do that. So I'm of the view that the government should give priority attention to welfare of all the people who they deploy to different field of endeavor to work on their behalf.
Okay, thanks for coming, sir. Mr. Martin. Good morning, Mr. Gilwan.
Thanks for having me.
No, continue. Every day, going to give somebody shelter.
Thanks for having me, all of our viewers. Good morning from here, Ogba Ikeja, Lagos. But then, good day to all of you, depending on where you're watching us from. I'm glad to be here once again. Just like and share, and let's have this conversation. Thanks for having me once again.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Gilwan. Let's start this morning. Peter Obi has integrity. He will keep his one-term promise, Middle Belt Forum.
He has integrity. I've always said that number one, 4 years is enough for you, if you're a serious politician, to make things work. 4 years, Alhaji Lateef Jakonde, you saw what he did in Lagos in 4 years. And if you are too young to know who Lateef Jakonde was, I'm too young too, but I read history very well. Let's talk about Akinwumi Ambode in Lagos, 4 years. 4 years of Fashola when he became the governor of Lagos. Or look at what's currently happening in Abia State, Alex Oti. Jonathan, 4 years. Yaradua. So 4 years is enough if you're a serious politician, if you have the interests of the masses at heart. But then again, why must Peter Obi have only 4 years? One of the reasons why I supported, no, one of the reasons why I said Peter Obi should not accept vice presidency is the fact that he's an Igbo man. That's one of the reasons. Nigeria, as currently stands, is like Nigeria is like a tripod, 3 tires or 3 legs: Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, or you say Hausa Fulani. But then, don't forget, Yoruba has ruled, Fulani or Hausa, I call them as ruled. Why can't the Igbo? Why can't they rule? That's why I said no. Peter Obi collecting vice means that the Igbos or where it comes from are secular citizens. But the baseline or the common line or the bottom line is the fact that Nigeria is still not one.
It's still not one.
You are not one. That is the bottom line. So whatever you see me on your screen, just know what you expect to hear. We are not one. That is the bottom line. As we are one, you don't be telling Peter Obi to 4 years enough. 4 years for what? If Boyka is 8 years, Obayo is using 8 years. If, for example, is elected as an Igbo man, let him to spend 8 years in power. Do you understand? So, but then 4 years is enough. If he's given that 4 years, let's see what he can do. Let's see what I know what he did, because I know what I'm talking about in Anambra State in education. Okay, just give us education in the next 4 years, because education has been attacked in this country. People no longer know what they want. They don't even know where they are coming from. People are just confused. So if it's only education that it can improve in 4 years, only education, do it. Let the country move forward. So 4 years is always enough for a serious president. Don't forget, when Yaradua came in, the price of fuel was 75 naira when Obasanjo left it.
75 naira.
Yes now. So Yaradua came back and reverted out to 65 naira in just 1 day. It was in 1 day that President Tinubu said the fuel subsidy is gone. That's why we are today. Everything has gone upside down. So if 1 day something can start changing, then in 4 years enough. That is if the government is serious, if they are sincere, and if they truly want to serve the people. So 4 years is enough, and I trust him. I know he's not desperate for power. Peter Obi is not desperate for power. He's not desperate at all. So let's see.
Everybody is saying our real one, real truth. Because Mr. Real One, okay, Omoyo Guduma is saying, well, in every areas of our bad institutions, Good morning, Mr. Rilwan. Happy New Week to you, sir. We are missing you, sir, a lot.
God bless. I'm here. I'm always here.
Mr. Rilwan, your face is already marked with TV bystanders.
Yes, definitely. I'm here.
Let's proceed to this angle, Mr. Rilwan. Obasanjo Library kicks as EFCC raids hotel. Plus, EFCC arrests 93 suspects for internet fraud in Ogun State.
EFCC, kudos to you. You are doing a very good job. You are arresting suspects. You are doing all these things. It's a welcome development. But you have not arrested the real Yahoo boys. Who are the politicians?
Politicians, Yahoo boys.
Yes. Yahya Bello is being reported that he embezzled over 80 billion. EFCC reported it. And the EFCC chairman said, if I don't prosecute Yahya Bello, I will resign. Yahya Bello, even the APC, they wish him happy birthday. The APC, their party. He's been, oh God, if you see the man in the mosque, you know, I've always told all of you that in Nigeria, religion is mainly for business and to control the minds of people. Religion is not what it should serve in this country. Yahya Bello was in the mosque. Look at how he was celebrated in the mosque. So such a man, if you see serious, let us see their faces. Don't forget, a man sang a song. Poor man will steal Maggie, you go see him face for crime fighter. But rich man will steal money. So if you're a poor man now, if you steal bread or something, they are going to beat you to death. Yahoo boys. The Yahoo, see, let me tell you something. You must take care of the little things. Go and read about Singapore. They got independence in 1965. Singapore. A man led that country to greatness. The name of that man is Lee Kuan Yew. Go and look at how he did it. You must first eliminate corruption from the top. That's what Peter Obi said. Peter Obi said something. He said, if I don't steal, my wife don't steal, my family don't steal, I have cut down corruption by 50%. So if Lee Kuan Yew can do it in Singapore and they find a way to cut down corruption, why can't your so-called EFCC? Okay, politician, governor is alleged. I said Ifeanyi Okowa, EFCC said over 1.1 trillion naira is what he may have embezzled. EFCC said it. It was on the pages of the newspaper then. Okowa now have joined the APC. And don't forget, former APC National Chairman Adams Jomole said, if you join the APC, your sins will be forgiven. Does that mean that the sin of Okowa has been forgiven? So that is the problem. You must lead by example. Leadership should be by example. If you don't lead by example, you are just because everybody is seeing it. They are seeing your body language as a president, as a governor. If you cannot double down and tackle corruption to the roots, there is no way you would ever see the politicians, the civilian, the civil servants, all of them being afraid of you. Go to the estates and see houses. As you are saying, they are buying houses this over here, they are buying almost houses. There are some places in the VGC island where houses, there are houses, but nobody is staying there. That is the problem. Look at our former central bank governor, Emefiele. He reported that over how many houses was seized from only him.
753 duplexes.
It was being seized from only this man. Look at where do I even start from, sir? In a country where snake and monkey swallowed money. You understand? So that is the problem. If you want to tackle corruption, you start from the top. Let them stop stealing. Our first lady, Tinubu, said before the election, after the election, said I borrowed money from Shetima's wife. Now recently, she gave out over 1 billion. Where is the money coming from? You understand? So the problem is that when you become a governor or a president or anybody, you are sitting at the Commonwealth. You are sitting on top of the Commonwealth of the state or of the country. Nobody is going to ask you the next 4 years. That is the problem.
I'm going to go by saying thank you so much, sir, Mr. Rilwan. Kudos to you. Aukwaji, if Obi performs good in 4 years, Nigerians may want him to continue for the remaining 4 years, no doubt. That is a but good morning to everyone. Nice to be here this morning, 5:14 a.m. put money there and come and crew members. Time shall tell. God Almighty has a great plan for our beloved country. That's coming from Gladys Oyabo. I'm not going to be number. Mr. Peter Obi is the main man himself for the job for the moment. No one else except him alone.
Ms. Gladys Oyabo, God does not have any plan for Nigeria. God is not a fool. The Bible says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. God did not create Nigeria, so God has no plan for Nigeria.
God has a plan.
There is no plan of God for Nigeria. There is no plan. Until you know who God is. The problem is that there is a difference between spirituality and religion. But people are just mixing together. You know, Nigeria always mix it. Oh, I'm going to church. I'm a man of God. I'm going to mosque. God has no single plan for Nigeria because He did not create Nigeria. God has a plan for me. I was created by God. He has a plan for you, individual. But as a nation, God did not create us. God created Yoruba nation. He created Igbo nation. He created Hausa nation. It was the Britain that comes together to join us together by force. So there's no way God did not have that plan for us. God did not have any plan for Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself. The thing there is that until we know where we are coming from and we know that we are different in character, in mind, pre-independent Nigeria. Now, Azikiwe said that let us forget our differences and build a nation. Ahmadu Bello remember them. He said, no, we must remember our differences. We are not the same. You see, the problem is that people must always know where they are coming from and read history. History is very important, very paramount. You must understand where you are coming from. That is the baseline. You know, when you see me, I say, oh, I'm from Abeokuta. I know where I'm coming from. And I give an example last week. I said, me and this man standing here, we are from the same Ogun State. He's from the Jebu part of the Ogun State. I'm from Abeokuta part of Ogun State. The Jebu said they want to even leave Ogun State because we are not one in that state, let alone countries of diverse languages. You understand? So we are not one. That is the baseline. It is the bottom line. The Bible says, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? You don't have a foundation. Nigeria does not have a proper foundation. The Bible continues. He said, Amos 3 said, can two work together except they be agreed? So where is it working together? That is why you see, because me and you are not one. Anybody that becomes president, he wants to appoint people from his own tribe, especially in the key security places. That is why, okay, let me talk. You're talking about religion, church. Even in the churches, the GO, the big people of the church that own the church, go and look at the big pastors. They must come from the tribe of the GO. Just close your eyes and imagine all of them, as if I'm lying. All your organ in the church, GGOs. Anywhere they come from is where the top pastors will be from. Any of them, any church, just think about it. Because even they said they know that we are not one. We are not one. Nelson Mandela said something. Nelson Mandela said, speak to a man in a language that he understands. It will get into his head. He said, speak to a man in his native tongue. He will get it. He will enter inside his heart, inside the heart. If you are speaking English to me now, I'm speaking English now. But if you speak Yoruba to me, this is where I come from. He will now speak my language, Egba language. That is the point. We are not one. All this God cannot have a plan for what does not exist. Nigeria is an illusion. It's like a poor man that is sleeping. It's not only cast in the dream. Okay, when you wake up, you are still poor. No matter how we do it, no matter the prayer, no matter the vigil, no matter the wishful thinking, no matter the sweet talk, no matter the anything, the reality will always wake us up. I have a video here where the Fulani has gone to kill another person again. That is the problem. We are not one. It is as simple as ABC. That if you're a Nigerian, no matter where you come from, an Igbo man, a Hausa man, a Calabar man, in the back of your mind, know that you are not one, but you have found ourselves here. Then let there be fairness, equity, and justice. That's what I do. I'm not a tribalistic person. I've always said it. I've always maintained. I was growing up. My first friend was a Hausa person. My first ever friend in my life, Hausa, from the north. As I'm talking now, my best friend, my close friend is an Igbo person. I'm just saying that we are not one, but let's know that we are not one in our heart. But then let's be fair to other people, as a Christian or as a Muslim. That is it. But all this God, which plan? Stop deceiving yourself. As even your pastor know that you are not one. That's why your the PA of your pastor is from his tribe. The PA of your pastor is from his own tribe. What are you talking about? We are not one. Don't deceive yourself. That is the problem. We are and until we see Nigeria as a business that employ people based on what they can do, not where they come from. Employ people based on integrity. Okay, look at Dangote. Dangote. Now, his name is Mr. Bed. He's an European man. Why did he come Fulani to manage his refinery? That is business. So you must have a business-like approach towards governance. We are not one.
I'm not going to say Mr. Peter Obi is the main man for the job. For the moment, no one else except him alone. Mr. Chukwu Ebuka, Chukwu Jekunwe is praising you. Dr. Okoji said, we are it one. Truth be told. I'm not going to say Mr. Rilwan, you are a good preacher. You are preaching and gospel news to us this morning on Flip TV. Please, can we add the title of pastor to your name as your new title name?
I'm not a pastor. I've never been. You see, the problem is that those titles come with responsibility. While I was growing up, I always said I grew up as a Muslim and I went to Lake I learned the Quran. So when they say Afar, I really want to say no. Don't call me Afar. Those things will give you responsibility that I know myself. I cannot be a pastor. Not that I'm a Christian, I went to Bible school. I'm not a pastor. Those things give you extra responsibility. And I know myself. So I'm just real one. But then, God has called all of us. And people should not deceive you in the religion. That is the problem. You just know. Now, I'm reading my book.
Okay. Yeah, okay. 2027. Niger Delta will support only Tinubu. That's the one.
When you say Niger Delta, there's nothing like that is the old eastern region, which you call Biafra land. But then, well, the man that is speaking, I don't know who he's speaking for. You understand? It is on that word, that one Nigeria. That is where the problem comes from. I'm from Niger Delta. Right? That's his problem. But then they have a right to support whosoever they defeat. But then, I asked a question last week. I said, the oil of Niger Delta, which is keeping Nigeria one, because I've always told all of you, there's nothing like one Nigeria. It is because the oil belongs to Niger Delta. That's why we are one. Assuming that oil belongs to the north. A grown-up man cannot take responsibility for his life. A grown-up man will be. Is that how life is supposed to be lived? Is that life? So these are just the issues. These are the issues. So we can't continue like this. So that is it.
Okay. Tax Reform Act will cripple our operations in 48 hours. AON.
I don't know. The most important is that tax reform, if it will work for Nigeria or for Nigerians, let's how do I put it? If it's not for all Nigerians, let's have it. But then, if it will work for Nigerians, it's good. But then we don't know who it's going to work for. So that is all this. Come here to talk about Nigeria or talk about this political something. So it can be so brain-draining. But then, let's just come and give people the news. But then, let's see what can be done. But what I want to see, what I want people to do now, at least restructure the country. Let there be a restructure. That's the only way out.
Let's just close here.
We can't continue like this. The person is saying, when my commissioner, the South should be allowed to manage their oil. Very good. Very, very good. Let them manage their oil. That's our resources. Let your wife manage your own. Let the Igbos manage their own. Let Fulani manage their own. That is the thing. Let everybody manage their own. That is the only way out. Nigeria is currently in a very big mess. The only solution was you see, it is good for a man to have a vision. Awolowo had a vision for the Yoruba people. Free and compulsory education. And you saw the progress of the Yorubas. Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu, he had a vision for the Igbo people. It's because it is good. See, it's not by age. Age is just a number. You know, in my language, they used to say, what an elderly man sees while sitting down, a young man cannot sit while standing. But I have found a way to say, no, this program to me, it does not make sense. What a wise man sees while sitting down, an average man cannot see while standing up. I want also a vision for the Yoruba people. Let's go. Let them be educated. The same way Odume Gojuku saw vision for the Igbo people that we don't have a future in this so-called one Nigeria. Let everybody manage their resources. Let everybody go on their separate ways. Adaka, but many of them, they saw the vision. But then, look at where we are today. So that is the problem. It's about seeing that vision. There is nothing like South-South. I've always maintained. That word is one of the most useless words that you can ever hear.
Okay, Daniels, that Sachs is saying, you are highly informed, educated, and very articulate, and I would definitely like to meet you when I visit Niger. Daniel from London.
No, I like to. No problem. He's welcome. God bless you.
I am comparing for my second gadget. Seems not all my comments are reflecting. If your comments are here, we'll read them. Look my comment saying the South should be given right to manage its oil. That is why regional system is needed. We have a comment saying exactly. Because who say Nigeria matter can make one crazy. Even most Nigerians are deeply gullible. Very unfortunate. David Okafor, I am to the Okafor greeting Mr. Rilwan.
Good morning, sir.
Different is greeting you.
There is nothing like South. There is nothing. That word does not exist anywhere, only in Nigeria. It was after the Civil War. Go and read your history. That was when Yakubu Gowon had to divide the old eastern region, and he divided it so that people that have a common identity, common language, they will not know where they're coming from. I give an example. I said the other day when we were making this argument here, when somebody said his name is Ugochukwu from Rivers State, then he was saying that he's not an Igbo person, and I'm like, Ugochukwu, your name is? He said no, he's not an Igbo person. That they are from, is he Ikwere? I said but that name is, he said no. He said that it's from the south. I said south. Okay. This is not when you don't know where you must read history. You don't know where you are coming from. That word does not exist anywhere. You are from the old eastern region. Your families go and trace your lineage. You are an Igbo man. And I ask you, what is money in your life? Say ego. Ego is money. I don't worry. Don't worry. Go and stay with the Fulani people. Even you from Akwa Ibom, a Yoruba man that does not know sees you as a Igbo person in this place. You from Akwa Ibom, from Delta, from Igbo, here they tell I'm Igbo. They tell you. Also, see, because they know. You see all these old men here. If you are from Delta, from Akwa Ibom, they will say you are Igbo. Because they know where people are coming from. Don't forget again. That's so-called South that I say it does not exist, which is the old eastern region. That their oil is the reason why there's one Nigeria. You understand? Let everybody manage their resources. Let the Fulani manage their cow. But they have more than cow. They have resources in the ground. They have gold. They have good solid minerals, which you are not enjoying, which only them are enjoying. But your oil in Niger Delta, your oil that you have.
And their land mass.
I'm telling you now. Peter Obi said they don't have big land mass. Am I right? Now, you from South, you from Niger Delta, South, that does not exist. They are not giving you contract to guide your own.
Yes, sir. To guide your
you understand? Your own oil.
Your own.
Now you get oil, though. You understand? It's like somebody saying, really want this phone, let me borrow you this phone. You cannot borrow me what belongs to me. Now me get the phone. Basically, when you get oil, you can't give them. You can't give them pipeline money, make it a guide. Fulani can't get oil well for inside South, for inside Niger Delta region. It's for what do you get? What does that tell you if you are watching from that side? So that all these are the problem of your own so-called one Nigeria. That is your problem. Because even Yakubu Gowon that fought for the Civil War, he don't dey London now. You understand? He don't dey London. You know, so me I know when I talk, I have my information. I read history every day. Everything that I'm talking here is what you can read. Go and check. Go and Google it. You understand? I'm from Akwa Ibom. You know be Igbo man. You be Yoruba man now. If fight starts now, this man here said that he's from Akwa Ibom. He's not an Igbo man. If fight starts now, Yoruba go best kill you. Fulani go best kill you. That is because they know that you are from the Odisa region. You are from Biafra. My brother, you must know. See, what matters in life, no matter where you find yourself, you must know where you are coming from. I'm from Abeokuta, Ogun State. Oòduà. You must understand your lineage. You must understand your people and your ancestors. So that is the problem. Please, South does not exist anywhere. It does not exist.
Omar might say kudos to you, sir, Mr. Ridwan. Your analysis still carry a lot of weight, full with intelligent, good information. But we have failures of bad, corrupting politicians. Nothing else. Thank you in advance. Where my committee saying even Delta State was part of Southwest. Where my committee saying now that all regions are divided, go on because the securities. Okay, like this is a region.
It's a secret. I don't reject it. Yes.
King George by saying good morning to you, Rashid and Command, Gilwan and everyone around. Nice week to everyone. Burama Kobi, Midwest was part of Southwest, and Azikwe and Tafawa Balewa separated from Southwest. Dr. Okodi is saying state, region, whatever, are political boundaries only, non-defined people's identity.
Definitely, yes.
King George was saying Gilwan's analysis carries weight.
Let me go with this one now. Go and think about it. Buhari, he was building a railway line from Kano to Maradi in Niger because he knows where it's coming from. You understand? He knows where it's coming from. He was building a railway line from Niger to Maradi. There's somebody that was there in Ugochukwu now say, I'm from a south, I'm not a Yoruba man. I'm not an Igbo person. A Yoruba man from Kwara, Ajadi Mohammed say no. I'm a Fulani. Say Fulani ma jẹ́ alimi ni. You understand? Because all those boundaries are just artificial boundaries. You cannot separate the people who knew or who understood where they are coming from. Go and watch after Salah in Ilorin. Yoruba name Ajibade will say no. I know I'm a Fulani. Ajibade. Because that is brainwash and that is why they remove history from your school. You have not asked that question. Why did they remove history from your school? Because they don't want you to know where they are coming from. And that is the greatest disaster. The Englishman know that it's an Englishman, an Irishman, a Russian man. But you, as a Nigerian, you are just a Nigerian. It's Nigerian identity. A name that was given by a boyfriend and a girlfriend in Niger area. What does it mean? You understand? So you must understand the fact that number one, Nigeria is not one. Understand? Number two, that people are closer to their tribe and another person. Buhari was building railway line, I said, from Kano to Maradi in Niger Republic. Yes, sir. Okay, in Lagos now, these people that are riding Okada, they are not Nigerian, do you know? Yes, sir. They are from Chad, Niger, because I speak Hausa. An Hausa man love him more than you, a Yoruba man. In your same one Nigeria. Do you know? An Hausa man love that Niger man as riding Okada more than you that's a Yoruba man. A Yoruba man love another Yoruba man from Togo, from Benin Republic more than an Igbo man in Nigeria. So I don't see the greatest form of deceit is self-deceit. If they are deceiving you, is better. Don't deceive yourself. Yes, sir. I know where I'm coming from. So you must know where I'm coming from. So why is it south or north? Okay, south. Is there north or west or east? Let me close. Nigerians, God does not answer a prayer that does not exist. Nigeria does not exist. Yes, if you keep praying for Nigeria, you are just deceiving yourself. What exists is the Yoruba people, the Igbo people, the Hausa, and others before Fulani took Hausa. So work on yourself. Have somebody that can bring in restructuring, that can manage your resources, so can build. I want to build us. So somebody that can build you, not somebody building an artificial nation or something that does not exist. Okay. Have a nice day. Let
me allow you to go now, Mr. Ridwan. Thanks for coming. Our viewers, we've come to the end of today's Bystanders program here on Flip TV. Even after the program, make sure you like, comment, and share this program to others. Share this program. Let everybody see what's going on here. Iwalewa is saying all those Fulani in Ilorin will eventually go back to Sokoto when the time comes. I am too across saying that Nigeria is an expired country. There is nothing like Nigeria. We'll be here tomorrow again. It's a bye for me. Mr. Ralph.